I am not happy about calling my fellow American brothers and sisters dumb, but when it comes to taxes, I don't know what other words to use. Let me explain. First, for me, when we're talking about the economy and the government, taxes is the number one issue. I brought it up for years. I am a believer in paying taxes. Let me make that clear. But I think our current tax system is simply immoral. It is criminal. I mean, it's legalized thievery on so many fronts. So anytime I hear there's a chance for tax cuts, I'm always going to be in favor no matter what. And this one that's on the table now, I'm in favor of. And I'm just stunned that two-thirds of Americans say they're not. Which brings me to the word dumb. Let me explain. I have talked to people, my friends and others, about taxes for years and years, even decades. One of the first questions I ask is this: how much do you pay in taxes now? Say the last month. I always get the deer in the headlights look because no one even has a clue. They simply don't know. Now, to me, that's kind of dumb because my friends are on the lower socioeconomic scale. Let me tell you how they live. They'll go to the grocery store, buy some groceries, and then drive out of their way to stop by Walmart because a gallon of milk is 25, 30 cents cheaper. Yet, they don't know what they pay in taxes, which leads me to the second level of dumb. We'll call it from dumb to dumber. They don't care. I mean, they simply don't care. It's like, oh, well, got to pay something. It's helping out people, whatever. And they simply don't care. I mean, it's stunning, especially when they'll drive out of their way to save a quarter on a gallon of milk, and yet they don't care that the government is taking hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars from them on a regular basis against their will. They just don't care. I mean, that is Dumb and Dumber. Best example, but it gets worse. So what's worse than dumber? I guess dumbest. These people who don't know what they pay in taxes, who don't care what they pay in taxes, they do care about what Donald Trump pays in taxes or other rich people, because it appears the big reason people are against this tax bill is because it's going to benefit the rich. At least they believe that. I don't really know, honestly, don't care, but that's me. And so it just boggles my mind. I can't even comprehend it. And to make things even worse and dumber, they're concerned about what Donald Trump is paying in taxes and other rich people, yet they will travel out of their way to go to Walmart to save a quarter on a gallon of milk, and they don't even think about the fact that when they buy that milk from Walmart, they're benefiting with their own money four of the richest people on the planet, the four Walton kids. I mean, come on, people. Just think once for your life. Think about what you're doing. Here's the reality of this tax cut. And I don't care about the rich. Honestly, I don't care about the middle class. We're always concerned about the poor. For once, Republicans are taking care of the poor. Let me tell you how. Even the IRS has said this, that if the tax cuts pass as early as February, you could see the difference in your paycheck. Let me make this clear. Let's say you work at McDonald's for minimum wage. Right now, the government, against your will, takes money from every check you get from McDonald's. It's called payroll taxes. And again, I can ask my minimum wage friends, what do you pay in taxes? They don't know, and they don't care. But please at least do this. There are 3 lines, in some states 4, on the payroll taxes taken out of your check every time you get it. One of them is for federal tax, there's Social Security, Medicare, that stuff. Some places has the state income tax. But the IRS says that number that's taken out of your check for federal tax will be less, which means you will have more money in your check. So talking about a provable thing, finally for once you can see a difference. Please make note of that if it passes. And I got to tell you this, and by the way, for minimum wage people, I have been against them paying payroll taxes forever. So to give them a break, I think is awesome. But hey, if you're a minimum wage and you still say, hey, I don't know what my taxes are, don't care what they are, and even if you can show me I can get some more money back, I'm willing to let it go so we can burn Donald Trump. Oh, I hope that you're not willing to say that. So the only question I have left is just how far dumb can you go?